So I'm about to put you out on some game, which I have put you all many times before, but I keep getting the same questions, which I don't mind. Listen, let me tell you all something, right? I know sometimes as a woman, you meet men who don't have their shit together, and I get it. And you feel that nurturing side comes on, that pitiful side, you feel sorry for them, but you like them, and you see something in them. I don't know what you see, but you see something in them. You see potential in them or something. I don't know what you see. And you begin to do for this man. And you begin to give this man. And do. And give. And do. And give. And he become comfortable asking you for this and to do that and to loan me this. He even moves in with you sometimes. And you do this and you do that and you give and you give. Let me tell you all something, right? The thing about a masculine energy, if the masculine energy cannot give to the feminine, that masculine energy becomes blocked. Blocked from love. He cannot experience love. It's very hard to experience love because it's a deeper issue. A man knows in his heart what a man should be. We know what a man should be. And sometimes when we don't feel like we fit that description, we become insecure. And so you got to be careful. See, when a man realizes that he cannot do for you and give to you, he can't love you either. He really can't. He can't love you. He is blocked from loving you. No matter what you give and how much you give, he don't feel like he deserves it. And when a man feels like he don't deserve it because he didn't work for it, he can't appreciate it. But he will take because he's in the survival mode. He will take because, again, he's in the survival mode. He's in the taking mode. He's in that feminine energy because he takes and he takes. But the only thing is the feminine energy is a toxic kind of experience for him. So you got to be careful. Now, I know sometimes you feel like, you're doing your job and you're doing what God said to do and you're trying to be nice and loving and understanding, but it doesn't work. Because that same man many times will never appreciate what you are doing because he can't. He feels blocked. The energy is not flowing through him like he should. And that same man will meet a woman who don't got shit, who can take from him, who he can give to, so that he can feel more comfortable. And when he begins to give to her, he leaves you for her. He leaves you. He begins to show his ass. You all got to be careful, man. We had a saying back in the days. It says, if you're sorry for Marga dog, it's going to turn back and bite you, right? We said it differently because I'm from the Caribbean. Sorry for Marga dog is going to turn back and bite you. You got to, I'm not saying to help people out, but you have to learn how to separate. If you're helping somebody and doing for somebody, relax. And I'm talking about the men that you just meet. Now, I ain't talking about if you're in a relationship and you're living together and sometime he lost his job or something, if your husband lost his job. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about somebody that you just met. The man cannot receive. Some of you are just go straight into it. You go straight into it. You go straight into doing and giving. And that's because a lot of times you are a woman. One of the biggest problem is you are so into your masculine. I hear many women say, I've never taken something from a man. I don't take things from men. And that's because you're not able to receive because your feminine energy is also blocked. And to feel important and to feel relevant in somebody's life, you have to give them. That's how you get your people. You have to give. It's like a man who leaves with money. When he can't give his money, he feels insecure because, hey, what else would you want me for? I leave with my money because that's all he got to offer. Some of you are women, you are so blocked because you grew up that way. You had to fight for love and work for love. So many times you meet these men who you can only give to and you can never take from. And then you start to say things like, I don't take from men. A man never give me nothing because you're not in the energy either. It's two toxic people that don't realize that they are both toxic. So in a way, it's a toxic trait for you too. You gotta be careful because you gotta create boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, I don't know what the hell you got. If you ain't got boundaries, you can't you can't get mad because you are just as responsible. If you don't have boundaries, if you lay down and somebody walks over you and you still stay down and you keep doing and giving and you still lay down, after a while, it's human nature to keep stepping over you. And so you can't really call them toxic and you can't call them narcissists because you are laying down for them to walk over you. And then you blaming them. You can't get your ass up. You blaming them. Get up. And it's not about God, and it's about learning responsibility, learning, understanding how you work, how the feminine and the masculine work. You have to learn that. If you start a relationship and you're only giving and giving and giving, people begin to fall in love with your hands and not with your heart. And you begin to block them. They can't see you. They see what you're giving. And I'm telling you right now, men, the masculine, we have to be able to give to love. If we can't give, we can't love. If we can't give, we can't love. And as a matter of fact, that's the way how you feel comfortable as a feminine. If a man can't give to you, leave the man alone. You can learn to help people out without no strings attached. You can let, you can help a man out. But watch the intimacy part. Watch the expectation part. Because when you start to help him out and then you want to be with him, there's going to be a problem. When you start to help him out, yes, he might feel obligated to be with you. But be careful, because that's just the feeling. He's not going to stay with you. Y'all need to learn this right here. Y'all keep effing it up. You are responsible in who you bring into your life and what you do. Because at any point you can say no. I'm just saying, y'all. I hope you understand what I'm saying.